Hi, my loves. How are you? How have you been? And thank you for coming to my Get Ready With Me, Chat With Me video. I missed you, 26 subscribers, and anybody who else joins. This is just going to be, as I mentioned, a Get Ready With Me. I have nowhere to go. This is purely just for the video. But I wanted to reconnect with you guys and let you know what happened 10 months ago and well we're how I moved on and am now in my getting back into it era, getting fit era. So I'm really excited to start again and see where I go. So stay tuned. I am fresh out of the shower because I just spent an hour and a half at the gym. So I wanted to get ready with you guys and start from my skincare, go from there. I'm not going to really be like, this is what I'm using. I'm just going to kind of talk through it. But if you have any questions about anything that I use, just please leave a comment below and I'll be happy to respond to you. So last time we had a conversation, and don't mind me, all my stuff is on my little makeup cart. But last time we had a conversation, it was February, and I was telling you guys that I really wanted to get on my grind, jump back on keto, do all these things. Spoiler alert, none of that happened. None of that happened. Went through a very tough experience. My partner lost his job. We had to move back to Texas. Like literally, I posted the video and everything went down. It was psychotic. It was crazy. It was nothing that I would wish on my worst enemy. So we had to move back to Texas like in a quickness because the apartment that we had, I could not afford. And it was that was just it. You know what I mean? Like we hit our turmoil and we had to come home. We had to reset. And every time I have an issue, I just come home. So that's where we are now. I actually have a new job lined up that will hopefully get us out of here and back on our feet. But until then, we're just enjoying the experience and spending time with family. I'm actually going down to Houston this weekend because we're in San Antonio currently, but my family is all in Houston. So I'm going to go down to Houston this weekend and spend Christmas with them for the next 2 weeks. And I'm really excited to do that. I always spend 2 weeks down there, so it's fun. We always find things to do. But that's not really why we're here. Sorry. So I gained weight. I got depressed because of everything that happened. And it took me a long time to see that I was gaining weight. And by the time I realized it, guys, I had gained so much weight. I gained like 44 pounds in 6 months. And that made me even more depressed. Because I was like, I'm eating good, I'm exercising, but there were times where I couldn't get out of bed. There were times where I couldn't exercise, or I would go to the gym, sit in the sauna and be like, I can't do this today. It was tough. It was tough on my mental health, having to come back home and feeling like a failure. It was tough dealing with who fell greatly ill and they're fighting for their lives every day, but they're fighting, so we're here to help them. And if you've ever taken care of an elderly family member, you can know that gets hard. Like it gets real hard. We're all still praying and hoping that, you know, we're doing that. But yeah. So I just want to recap for anyone who might be new, who hasn't been here before. My name is Veronica. I'm from Texas originally. I've moved across the country a few times. usually with good experiences, but this most recent, we were in Seattle and we were there for a year and it was going great, and then all of a sudden it wasn't. So we came home. I lost my highest weight. My highest recorded weight was 351. I'll insert a picture of me at that weight here. A lot more round. To lose weight, I was working out, I was doing restrictive dieting, and it was just not working for me. So in 2018, I made the decision to have the vertical sleeve gastrectomy, or the VSG surgery, and have them remove my stomach. They removed my stomach. They had like 80% of it. But I had thought that, and everybody around me was like, you're doing great, you're doing amazing, on my diet and everything. So they were like, yeah, we're gonna go ahead and move forward with the surgery. So I did the surgery. My doctor was wonderful, everything was great. When I had the surgery, I was 313 pounds. So I had lost about 40 pounds prior to doing the surgery. So I was 313, went in for surgery on April the 3rd of 2018. Some people around me that went through the same procedure, and I know don't compare yourself to others, but how can you not on some instances? You know what I mean? Like, we had surgery around the same time. I was going to a facility for therapy and teaching me how to like rethink around food and dealing with some past trauma that I just never dealt with. And I was seeing other people who had surgery around the same time as me successfully go through therapy, successfully learn how to re-eat. And I did that part beautifully. You know, I've dealt with that trauma. I relearned who I was, reconnected with my inner child. And I would never regret any of that. I do, however, regret getting the surgery, because I feel like with the diet that I was on, the workouts that I was doing, I probably could have lost the 50 pounds that I lost on from the surgery in time, just with the diet. I was just being very impatient and I wanted to see it come off now. So with surgery, I dropped down to about 275, 277, and I stayed there for a very long time. I plateaued at 277. Sucked, because I wanted more. You know what I mean? Like, I wanted more weight loss. I wanted to see it melt off me like it was doing to other people. I actually have a friend. We were in a workout group together, and she just had her surgery, and she is doing amazing. She's down in Wonderland, and she's doing a wonderful job. And I'm jealous. And I find myself just being upset that it didn't work for me, that I went through this whole procedure and I either failed it or it failed me, but it didn't turn out the way I wanted to. To kind of get on track to losing weight, I was like, all right, it's got to be my diet. If I had the surgery and I'm working out, it's got to be my diet. It's got to be something that I'm doing that's preventing me from losing the weight that I want to lose. And I decided maybe my body just doesn't like carbs. Maybe it just isn't designed to work that way. Maybe I have too much excess visceral fat or what have you. So I was like, all right. I got introduced to keto and I was like, this seems hard. But my friend was doing it and he was doing great. He was losing weight and he was looking amazing, fantastic. And he was like, it's hard, but if you keep to it, you will lose weight. So this was the one, 2021, when I moved to San Diego. Looked amazing. Like, I was working out every morning. I was doing my keto. I was staying under 25 carbs a day, not going over 1,600 calories. And I lost a significant amount of weight. I did. I went from 270, where I was stuck, to about 232. I'll enter a photo here. And In my opinion, I looked phenomenal. In my opinion, I looked amazing. Now, at the time, I was like, I still have another 30 pounds to lose. I want to get in Wonderland. You know, I want to get down to 175. That's my goal weight, is 175. And I feel like I can do that if I just stick to it. And that's where you guys come in. This is where I'm going to stay accountable again. This time for real, I have the motivation behind me to really lose these next 100 pounds. And I have goals. I have goals, and short-term goals and long-term goals. Keeping it simple this time. I'm currently at 277 again. I literally gained back every pound I lost. And I'm not feeling great about myself. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like I've let myself down. I let myself get back up to a weight where it's hard to run. It's difficult bending over, like touching my feet because my stomach gets in the way. And I just don't feel the best. You know what I mean? Like, I bought all these bikinis because I was like, you know, I'm 235 or whatever, and I didn't jump on the scale for about 5 months, and I never noticed that I put on 40 pounds. So I bought all these bikinis and I put them on, and I was like, just feeling gross. You know what I mean? Like, not feeling my best. And I took a before picture about a week ago. I'll insert that here for you. Don't judge me, okay? Just, we're a family here. We don't judge, we support. So, you know, this is where I was at a week ago. I was at 277, and it just made me cry. Like, you can tell on my face, I'm not happy with that picture. I'm just not happy with it. Really be blessed if I can just get to where a point in my life where I'm happy about my weight. I'm happy in my relationship. I'm happy with my work decisions. I'm happy with my family. I'm just not happy about the physical appearance that I present to the world on a daily basis. So things have to change. Things have to change hardcore. What does that look like exactly? There has to be some balance. In my position, I start working at 10:30, so I go to the gym in the morning. Right before work, I get home between 9:30 and 10 o'clock, do my work till 7 p.m. and it's already dark outside. And on January 2nd, I start a new position. And I'm really excited about it because it's something I've never done before. But it'll be the most I've ever been paid. So I'm really excited about that. And I'm hoping I can pass all the testing and do everything I need to do so that I can be successful in this new position and hopefully get out of my in-laws' home. Not that they're pushing me to get out, you know, they would never, but you know, you just want your own place. They're his parents, so I have to be very respectful to them, and I try to get home at a decent hour every day when we go out, or on weekends when we go out. You know, my physical goals are, again, as I mentioned, I want to lose about 100 pounds. I want to be down to about 177, 175. And I'm going to do this a little bit different. I'm not doing keto. I am doing high protein calorie deficit. I'm going to try and do low carb, but if I ingest a carb, I ingest a carb. I'm not going to cry about it. It's what I've been doing for this past week, is just increasing my protein, increasing my water intake, working out very hard. You know, I'm gonna have challenges moving forward. Everybody's gonna have challenges. So I've identified a few that are going to affect me And I'm hoping it's not going to be in a way that I can't overcome them. So my first challenge is I live a very sedentary lifestyle, not by choice. I work 8 hours a day at a desk. I don't move from that desk. I work in call centers, have for the most of my life. So I take calls all day long and I'm just stationary. And yeah, we get the 15-minute break here and the 15-minute break there. And now I'm going to have an hour lunch. But for the past few years, I've only had like a 30-minute lunch. And that's not enough time to go to the gym. It's not enough time to get on a walk. It's, you know, you have to eat. You have to eat. So I am combating that by working out in the mornings and not in the evenings, but just in the mornings for a while. And I'll do core work, I'll do cardio work, I'll do weightlifting. And I feel like it's been working. I don't have a new updated progress picture for y'all yet because I'm just waiting till the 30th to take that picture, but I do have weigh-ins, you know what I mean? Like I have been weighing myself and just trying to sneak peeks at hopefully, you know, what's going on. Go on GLP-1s because that's expensive. Like it's expensive to do all that. And unless I get a sponsor, Mochi, that's just on the cards for me. You know, I have, like everybody else here, I have bills. I have things I need to pay. I have storage units and cell phone and other things that just need to get done that just don't line up with me being able to go on GLP-1s, which I'm not knocking GLP-1s. I seen them work. To just be like, here's $85 to sign up and here's another $100 for the first dose. Oh, let's not forget labs. So let's use the insurance for that and then go from there. So I don't have a choice. I have to do it the old school way. I have to monitor what I take. I have to monitor what I eat, and then as I mentioned before, I'm changing jobs in a month. So my schedule is going to look way different. I'm going to have an hour commute in the morning, and then I start work at 8 o'clock in the morning until 5 p.m. And then I have an hour and a half commute home. You know, afternoon traffic is not the same as morning traffic. So I'm gonna have to like figure out what my day's gonna look like after that, because I'm gonna be carpooling with my mother-in-law. We're just gonna be going together every morning because she works in the same area, just literally one street down from where I'm gonna be. So it's like, it just makes sense rather than spending 2 cars with the same gas going to the same place, just to carpool. And I'll drop her off in the morning, pick her up in the evening. We'll continue that as long as we can. Or something comes up, then we'll deal with that at that time. But you know, that's going to be a very big change for me. There's that. And then I like food. I enjoy eating. I really do enjoy the food that I make. I'm a good cook, and usually it's delicious. And I get angry because my stomach is this big and my eyes are this big, and it hurts if I overeat. I had a baked potato yesterday, a loaded brisket baked potato, and it was so good. I felt so lethargic afterwards. I only ate half of it, and that was pushing myself, like literally pushing that fork into my mouth going, oh my gosh, this is so good. I can't stop eating it. And I had to stop eating because where's it gonna go? You know what I mean? So there's that. I wish that wasn't the case. I wish I didn't do the surgery, but here we are. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, It is what it is. Where did it? Sorry, I'm not trying to get I'm looking for my bronzer and it was behind my mirror. So I have to figure out what the holidays are gonna look like for me. I can try and portion control, but you haven't had my mom tamales. So it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be real hard. I feel like I'll be able to just focus and get this done and get where I want to be. And it's going to be a long journey. It's not going to be quick. It's not going to be like overnight or even tomorrow, but it will. You know, it will be something that I can do. These are all things that I've been doing. I just need to make little tweaks here and there. I have to get some things under control. I have to be able to lose this weight and be successful in my eyes. Be accountable. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with myself. And it's just a physical thing. Like, I'm pretty happy in all the other aspects of my life. And I'm so sorry. This is kind of like all over the place. I felt the need to come on here, and since I'm going to be posting more, I wanted to kind of give you guys just a heads up. You know, like, you're going to be seeing these things pop up, and I hope to see you guys subscribe and tune in. My goal is to do like what I eat in a day and just a daily, you know, weekly vlog if possible of what I'm up to and how my life is going and how it's keeping me on track or how it's not, you know. And then we'll make those audibles as we need to get to Wonderland, to be successful and see success in everything that we do. And that's the goal, right? That's what everybody wants, is to see success and be happy. And I feel like I'm almost there. I feel like I'm at the cusp. And I can't believe I'm saying this on the internet, but if I can lose 60 pounds, then that'll put me at 220, and that will be the lowest weight I've been since high school. And even in high school, I weighed quite a bit. And still look good, still look sexy. But I did weigh quite a bit, and I was like 170 at 12 years old. And it just went up from there. But always look good, very we are going to see this through. And I've always been like, well, it's not motivation that's going to keep you going. It's going to be the dedication. And I'm like, all right, are we dedicated? And I would wake up and be like, no, and I would go back to bed. So that, you know, that's just how it was. But I think we're over that now. I think I've moved past that and am able to happily wake up in the morning and get moving and go on to the gym. Sorry, I'm looking for a little mirror that I can do my eyeliner with. Okay. 1 second, let me just speed through this real quick because I can't talk and do eyeliner. I will look like a raccoon. So give me 1 second. It's gonna be the best that we can do with that. A little mascara, little eyebrows, and then we are good to go. Now I'll do eyebrows off camera. Let me put my setting spray on, because last time I did my setting spray after I did my mascara, had black raccoon looking eyes until I had flicked it all off. And this is the Milani tubing mascara that I fell in love with. This is my third tube, guys. I don't even wear falsies anymore. I just love the natural look that this gives me. And some eyebrows, and then we're done, and I will let y'all get back to your day. But yeah, that's it, guys. That's all I got for you today. I know I was kind of like all over the place. I'm extremely out of practice doing videos for you guys, but I will be back. My goal is to continue my journey, which I'm down a few pounds already. It's growing, you know, pennies make waves. So pebbles make waves. We'll get there. So I hope that you follow me on my journey 3.0 and I hope to see you next time. So kisses and love, and I'll hit the subscribe button and the follow button. Well, the subscribe button is the follow button. So hit the subscribe button and follow me on my journey. And I will see you guys next time. Love you. Bye.